Thank you, sir.
TAPAN, you have studied from Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla University.
Sir.
Where it is?
Sir, Raipur, Chhattisgarh.
Raipur. So it's a principle of education, psychology of child. Basically, it's a psychology subject or what?
Sir, pedagogy basically.
What subject is it?
Sir, principle of education and pedagogy. BEd is there, sir.
Pedagogy.
Pedagogy, sir.
Basically on education.
Sir, on education, sir.
It's an interpreting French.
Sir.
Is it a course you have taken or what?
Sir, during my tenure of Army had made me this training. That means I have completed this training from School of Foreign Language, New Delhi.
So you could act as an interpreter also.
Sir. So I have worked many times as an interpreter. When the bilateral ties are there, in between India and France, India and African countries where French is the main language, at that time I do the interpreter work.
So why did you rather specialize in that and you could have developed in that field?
Sir, definitely, sir. But the engagement period was 15 years in army. So after 15 years, I quit the job due to constant families. So I have to come back from Delhi to Odisha.
Tell us your army experience a little bit. Is it in good shape actually? Whether let me say we are having a lot of conflicts apart from the Pakistan and
Sir.
say Sri Lanka or Bangladesh for matter, but we have major conflict in terms of our worker with China actually.
Sir.
So what exactly we need to do so that we will not be in conflict with China?
Sir.
What exactly?
Sir, as far as army is concerned, sir, China is the GDP of China is 6 times more than India.
Admitted.
Sir, basically army needs equipments and weapons, and without weapon you cannot fight. Secondly, as far as the infrastructure is concerned, the infrastructure of India at the border area connecting to China is not up to that much of developed as far as China. So we are lagging behind some issues, but currently we are working on that and hope we will succeed.
But despite our lack of infrastructure, despite our not having that much resources, still our army people do a lot of things actually.
Sir, definitely, sir.
They are heroes there actually.
Sir, definitely.
They fight it out, they defend it successfully.
Definitely, sir.
So,
sir, we are defending, that is separate issue. But going to a war and resolving conflict is separate issue.
exactly. Yes, that's true. That's what I'm saying.
Sir.
So, what we need to do actually?
Sir,
Maybe.
Sir, only through bilateral talk. Every war is not a solution. War is itself a problem. So bilateral talk can solve these wars. Without that.
So you are saying that we need not engage in war actually with China because it is a superpower.
Sir.
In terms of
GDP, sir.
GDP, in terms of infrastructure, border infrastructure,
Sir.
or military logistics, everything they are superior.
Sir.
So we have no option except to go for negotiating table. Is it so?
Definitely, sir. Sir, when we will go for civilian talk, bilateral talk, at that time we should engage with military point of view. That doesn't mean we will withdraw our military. We will engage in military and we will equip our military in a good shape and good manner, so that if at the point of need, just like in 1962, what happens? We are in good talk with China. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister, good talk with China, but immediately he had broken out the war. So we also be ready for that situation also, sir.
So he is from army background actually. So that's why just chit chat. So and his observation was right actually. Technically, he was right in that observation.
Who is the father of sociology?
Sir, father of sociology, Auguste Comte.
Auguste?
Comte.
What sort of specific message he has suggested to the society which has not been enumerated at all by any other sociologists earlier?
Sir, basically Auguste Comte wanted to make sociology a discipline, so he makes sociology as a science, because after the Dark Age, that period was everything was going through the science, because science is rational and legal. So Auguste Comte basically made sociology as a discipline of science.
How? What sort of terms he has used? How he has tried his level best to prove that, like science, all these parameters are also fulfilled in the domain of sociology?
Sir, Auguste Comte compare sociology as a science on the basis of that, as in science there are experiments, so in sociology there should be social experiments one can do. So I can remember these things.
In which manner?
Sorry, sir, I could not know, sir.
Achha. What is the view of a Weber? What sort of specific message he has given to the society?
Sir, according to Max Weber, the Weber basically speaks about the social administration, how the administration process will go on, how the bureaucrats will function. Basically, Weber talks about it. And in bureaucracy, Weber told that in bureaucracy there is no emotion or empathy is required. There is totally a hierarchy maintained. Hierarchy maintained means the bureaucrat should follow the orders. There should be maintain of hierarchy, and those people are selected on the basis of merit only, and their public life and private life should be separated.
What is the lateral entry?
Sir, as far as lateral entry is concerned, in 2018, 35 officers were enrolled as a lateral entry. Lateral entry is that entry in which we does not require enroll people, candidate in IAS and IPS, but we brought people from the various domains from the private sector and give them the post of additional secretary and joint secretary. That is a lateral entry, sir.
Why it is in the news?
Sir, in lateral entry there is.
So do you support lateral entry? Because anyway they bring in efficiency, they are the experts in their domain. So do you support that system of lateral entry?
So lateral entry is a good thing, but in the context of Indian context, there is so much people are lagging behind in the caste and all these things. If lateral, we will go for lateral entry, so the reservation system will not be there. So that will hamper the society at a large. But as far as efficiency is concerned, they could do.
Why do you want reservation in the upper hierarchy of administration?
Sir, the person who is reached at the upper hierarchy, he must go from the lower strata. So reservation should be at the lower level. When that person will get promoted to that level, then he is getting the benefit of that reservation, sir.
Why is this aspect of lateral entry in the news currently?
Sir, the central government has issued 45 vacancies for lateral entry, but its allies also.
What is the latest position in this regard?
So latest position, it is calmed down. The UPSC has turned down the applications of the candidates, and it is now, sir, silent, sir.
What is the decision of the Government of India after Supreme Court delivered the judgment on emphatically telling to give specific reservations to non-film layer of SC and ST communities? What is that?
Sir.
What is the decision of the Government of India after delivering the judgment by the Supreme Court?
Sir, so after the Supreme Court judgment, the government India had decided that he will not work upon it. That means the whatever is going now, that will continue. The Supreme Order.
What are the grounds they have given?
Sir, sorry, sir, exactly I don't know, sir.
So what is a taboo actually? Sociology was subject. What's a taboo? Particular taboo, social taboo.
So social taboo is basically on the Vishwas type, sir. That type, I think. So.
One of the papers you must have read it actually. Is it not there taboo?
Sir, exactly I cannot remembering now, sir.
Achha, do you know dominant caste?
Sir, dominant caste, definitely.
Sir, just elaborate.
Sir, dominant caste society was divided into 4 varnas: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And among these varnas, there is a caste system also. And the Brahmins are always placed in the dominant category.
Is it so? What are the other Jats? Jats in Haryana, Punjab, or in Western UP, and Yadavs in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Are they not dominant caste?
Sir, definitely they are dominant caste, but they are dominant in separate field, such as in economic perspective, in safeguarding the state or in defense perspective. But as far as the caste,
so do you equate dominant caste with upper caste? Because upper caste is same Brahmin.
sir.
Or we usually decide caste by profession.
Sir.
So if somebody is having, say, any is divided by professions.
Sir.
So why do equate upper caste with the dominant caste? It's two different things actually.
Sir, upper caste and dominant caste are two
Are they
different.
same?
No, sir. Definitely, they are two different things. But
So I am saying the dominant caste, not upper caste. Okay. You can say yes.
but sir, actually,
Brahmins in the top layers, so the upper caste.
sir,
But is it usually the upper caste or the dominant caste?
sir, definitely, sir. Sir, actually, in society, the upper caste are dominating in every field. So they are behave like the.
Yeah, that's why I gave an example.
Sir,
Are Jats of Western UP and Haryana,
Sir.
are they upper caste?
no, sir.
Yeah, Lingayats of say Karnataka, are they upper caste? No. Yadavs of Bihar and UP, are they upper caste? No. But they are the dominant caste. They have the resources, they have political power, they political represent, they dominate the scene, they have they technically have the leverage to make political influences. So they do everything. So there is certainly a big line of difference between what is the upper caste and what is the dominant caste. So they tell me about the M.N. Srinivas, his concept of dominant caste.
Sir, according to MS Srinivas, the Sanskrit process of Sanskritization.
I am talking about dominant caste. Forget Sanskrit is a different, it's different field altogether. What is the dominant caste?
Sir, sorry, sir, I could not recall now, sir.
It is basically, you told the same thing.
Sir.
Basically, dominant caste, they possess, say, resources in terms of land, in terms of business. They are geographically number. So naturally, in a democracy, number matters actually.
Sir.
So if you are in good number, you can detect things. As the Jats are detecting in Haryana and AP, as the Yadavs are detecting, as the Lingayats are detecting. Government is going down because they are also believe in the electoral democracy.
Sir.
So, sir, what is Sanskritization?
So Sanskritization basically the lower caste people follows the path of upper caste to become the upper caste people. That is Sanskritization.
So, do they become upper caste?
So definitely they do not become upper caste, but the prerogative to become the upper caste. They shows that they are the upper caste.
How does it help it actually?
So
They actually first thing that leave their profession.
Sir.
That is their traditional profession. I am saying that yes, there is no need to stick to it.
Sir.
When somebody should have been there actually for the only purpose of that elevating their status to upper caste,
Sir.
they are leaving their profession.
Sir.
They are just forsaking it actually.
Definitely.
Is it good actually?
Sir,
Is it good actually to forsake your people, forsake your profession? Traditionally, you are used to do just because to elevate your status. And unfortunately, you are not recognized as a Brahmin. Suppose you take the traits of a Brahmin, you do what a Brahmin does, but does it make that you will be a part of that relevant Brahmin? Certainly not.
certainly no, sir.
Then what actually they get?
Sir, actually what happens, people, the mindset of people is that they always try to be in the good part of the society. Everyone needs to be the higher position. So the people of the lower caste system, they also try to be in the higher post system. So they follow that path, sir. And secondly, sir, when they are following, the entire community follows the same thing. Not a single person is follows, sir. So that is also good for them. That when the entire community follows, then there will be no biasness. If they are living something, then also they are getting something. Suppose they are living their professions, the old professions, they are getting.
Is it leading to a casteless society? Is it the last motto?
Sir, the motto.
Once you breaking down the caste, only you are now talking of upper caste,
Sir.
or dominant caste.
Sir.
Any of the caste remaining the lower Chileans are trying to move upward.
Sir.
So is it leading to casteless society?
Sir, definitely the aim is the casteless society at the last, because in the constitution we are also doing the same thing, sir, by giving reservation to the lower caste, that when they will be at par with the upper caste, then that will also lead to a casteless society, sir. One day. But it is a hypothesis that maybe happen, may not happen, sir.
When you have retired from service?
Sir, 2019 December.
Since last 5 years, what you are doing?
Sir, since 5 years, I'm first I was in social service in my village. There people are not educated enough, so I want their education to be enhanced. Afterward, I thought that I have to prepare for civil services, so I could do something better for them, sir. So 2022, I have started preparation for it, sir. Tapan Kumar PATI, sir.
Babuji, you impressed me actually. You impressed me. ଭଲ knowledge ଅଛି ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଠିକ ଠାକ ଅଛି.
Thank you, sir.
Your approach is also good.
Thank you, sir.
Clarity ବି ଅଛି ମତେ ଲାଗିଲା except ଠିକ ଅଛି ମାନେ clarity ବି ଅଛି. ଆଉ ଟିକେ fine tune କର ଭାବୁଛି ଠିକ ଠାକ ଅଛି ମତେ happy with you.
थैंक यू सर
ठीक अछि
तुम यदि कोन पचार
नहीं नहीं तमरो परफेक्ट मते लागु छी यू विल गेट बाय दिस टाइम
नहीं पाई रकम एग्जाम
Sir, sir. Definitely, sir. Sir.
What I teaching that your reference is all right.
सर
Content is good.
सर
There's clarity. Communication is also not bad.
सर
अब टिके फाइट करो जेते हम कॉलेज पहले आप टिके देखो हमर अछि जो करंट इवेंट्स अछि
सर
ताको टिके आखि पके दियो जस्ट
हबो एई जो एतो
डेली
भाबु जे जो
Sir.
तमर सोशियोलॉजी रे तमर बेसी प्रॉब्लम आसी सोशियोलॉजी तुम निजे पढिछ
आगे सर
हमें सोशियोलॉजी कम्युनिज्म कथा पचारिनु
सर
वेबर और कैनवास ऊपर पचारिनु
Sir.
करंट नेशनल अफेयर्स करंट इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स ऊपर आसीनु
सर
बहुत कथा आसीनु
डेफिनेटली सर आगे
तुम जेति की भी पचारलु
आगे
सेति भीतर देखिलु कि तमरो आसुच मते लागुची यू विल गेट बाय दिस टाइम
सर सर प्लीज मोर जो हॉबीटा सेटा टिके प्लीज देखिए
तमरो हबी तमे देखमु देख सारछि
आगे
तमरो हबी अछि लिखछ जोग एंड रीडिंग भागवत गीता
सर
जदि भागवत गीता पर थरे पसिबे कि से
आगे।
से बाहरी बेनी
आगे।
ता पछ पछ पछ
Definitely, sir.
You don't know the expert.
ମୁଁ ଯଦି ପଚାରିବି ମୁଁ ଯଦି ପଚାରିବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଭାଗବତ ଗୀତା ଯଦି ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତ ଭିତରକୁ ଯଦି ଯିବି ତମେ
सर मते टिके गाइड देखंतु को लाइन मते
କଥା ଯେ ଭାଗବତ ଗୀତା ଯଦି ସେଠି କାହାର ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଥିବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସେ ପ୍ରଥମେ ପଚାରିବ ଯେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଭାଗବତ ଗୀତାରେ କେତେ ଶ୍ଲୋକ ଅଛି
आगे
କେତେ ଶ୍ଲୋକ
700 सर
700 or 720
700 सर
700
Sir.
700 ଟା ବୋଲି କୋଉଠି ଜାଣିଲ
सर गीता बही सर जो बही हम स्टैंडर्ड बही सर तादर 700 अछि गणित पुरा
ଗଣିଛ
1 by 1 गणित
ओके
Sir.
ଯଦି ଭାଗବତ ଏଇ ଗୀତା ଯଦି ଆମେ ଖାଲି ତ ଗୀତାଟାକୁ ଯିବାନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଗୀତା ଇଜ ପାର୍ଟ ଅଫ ମହାଭାରତ
अच्छा what is the essence of Gita? What exactly?
এই পয়েন্ট को ଯିବା ଯଦି ଏସେନ୍ସ ଅଫ ଗୀତା
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଇଏ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା, definitely.
ପ୍ଲସ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତା ଭିତରେ ଭିତରେ ପଶିବା
नहीं सर एक्चुअली कोन
କହୁଛି ଭିତରେ ଭିତରେ ପଶିଗଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତମେ ଯଦି ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ସବୁ ଜାଣିଥିବ ତ ଠିକ
आगे
ଯଦି କୋଉଠି ଧପେଇଲ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କୋଉଠି ଠଙ୍ଗେଇଲ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସିଏ ଯିଏ ଅଧିକା ଜାଣିଥିବ ତାହେଲେ ସିଏ ତମକୁ ସରପାସ କରିବ ସେଠି
Sir.
ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଏଇ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଭର୍ସିଆଲ ଜିନିଷକୁ ନ ଲେଖିବା ବହୁତ ଭଲ
ना मुके लगाई बोला तार
କହୁଛି
Sir.
ତମେ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କଣ କହିଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତମେ ଯଦି ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ଭିତରକୁ ପଶିଛ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତମେ 700 ଶ୍ଲୋକ କହିଦେଲ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆମର କିଛି ଲୋକ କହନ୍ତି 720 କହୁଛି ଶୁଣ।
सर सर
ମୁଁ ନ ପଢିକି କହୁଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ପଢିଛି
डेफिनेटली सर डेफिनेटली
ତେଣୁ
सर
700 ଆଉ 720
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଏ ଭିତରେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଭର୍ସି ହେଇକି ଶେଷରେ 700 ବୋଲି ରଖାଯାଇଛି ଯୋଉ 20ଟା ଶ୍ଲୋକ କୁହା ହେଲା ସେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
20ଟା ଶ୍ଲୋକ କୋଉଠି ନାହିଁ ମିଳିଲାନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତ ସେଥିଲାଗି ଶେଷରେ 700 ବୋଲି ଧରା ହେଲା
आगे
ହେଲା
सर
ତ ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ କଥା ଆସିବ ଗୀତା କଥା ଯଦି କହିବା ତା ଏସେନ୍ସ ଯଦି କହିବା ଏସେନ୍ସଟା ମିନିମମ୍ 3-4ଟା ଏସେନ୍ସ ନା ତମେ କହିଲ ଫଟାଫଟ କହିଲ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ
सर आमर कोन दैनंदिन जीवन गीताटा नियत आवश्यक एथि कि मनुष्य जीवन
ତମେ ତାର ଏସେନ୍ସ କୁହ ଗୀତା ମୁଁ କଣ ସମାଜକୁ ବାର୍ତ୍ତା ଦଉଛି ଆମେ କଣ ଶୁଣିବା ଜାଣିବା ବୋଲି
सर गोटे फास्ट ऑफ ऑल एसेंस फास्ट एसेंस है कि हमर भलो मनुष्य केमिति हो सोसाइटी हम भलो केमिति काम करबा सेटा फास्ट एसेंस सर
ନାଇଁ ଆଉ କଣ କୁହ
सर गोटे मनुष्य केमिति कामटा ही नियत करबा दरकार त माने आमे हम जीवनटा कर्म में बनेबा नियत आवश्यक सर
कर्म एम्फासिस ऑन कर्म
सर कर्म में
सेकंड
सर सेकंड आमे जो कर्म करूचंती हम कर्म सहित अन्यर कर्मटा को आमे कि जोड़िबा दरकार नै जेमिति आपण
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ
आगे
ଆଉ
सर मतलब जेति
सीजन चेंज होउची
सर
ना नहीं
आगे
अप्स एंड डाउन होउची
आगे
विभिन्न प्रकार सीजन आସୁची
आगे
सीजन ता हमकु देखि के आसुनी
Sir.
हमें सीजन से तो निज को खाप करके चलेया पड़िबो
Sir.
जदि हमें सीजन से तो निज को खाप करके न चलेबा हमें पेरिस हे जिबा
सर डेफिनेटली
मर जिबा
सही आगे
तेणु गीता शिखौची कि विभिन्न प्रकार अप्स एंड डाउन्स भितरे विभिन्न प्रकार प्रतिकूल परिस्थिति रे
Aye.
हमें निज को जदि खाप करके न चले पाले ताले हमें हमर सत्ता हरेबा
सर
एटा ए कथा
अच्छा,
बहुत
sir,
समय चलिबो
आगे
ये पूरा नेवर एंडिंग चलिबो
Aye.
तो तमे यदि किछिटा तमे जानिचो 5-7 खंड मिनिमम एसेंस बाहर कर देता
Aye.
तमे पूरा एंड सीरियली कहबो
Aye.
जोटा कि कन्विंसिंग हो
आगे ना सर एक्चुअली मैं गीता पढ़ुची 3-4 वर्ष होला डेली प्राय संध्या अधा घंटा गीता प्लस भागवत पढ़ा जाए तेणु कर मैं सेटा भाबिली कि एटा लिखिबा
नमय नृसिंह चरण परम अनादि परम कारण
सर
से नृसिंह ना काहे कि देले हमर तो अवतार अछि 10
सर
ये नृसिंह हेले केते सीरियल
निते सर हले
से काहे सुनो सुनो ए
Sir.
बाबू ए जिंस रे एटा समय दरकार
आगे सर
एटा समय दरकार
Aye.
तो जदी सेठी किए से बेंट ऑफ माइंड रो थिबो
Aye.
ताहले से यदि पसला ता भितर तुमको आ बाहर करे दबो
Sir.
एटा किछि पचारिबो
सर
किंतु जदि कार इंटरेस्ट नथिबो ए पाठ पचारिबो ना
आगे सर
एते मु तापर गलिनी
सर
एटा लंबा जिंस लागिबो
सर
हले
सर
जाओ हमें आशा करछु यू विल गेट